सो एक्सटर्नल स्ट्रक्चर में हमने टिप, रूट, डॉर्सम, all these parts we had discussed, and besides that, structure how it was divided. How is the structure divided? प्रिया सिसोदिया.
Yes, ma'am.
स्ट्रक्चर को हमने कैसे डिस्क्राइब किया था? एक्सटर्नल नोज, उसके फ्रेमवर्क्स कैसे
External
एक्सप्लेन कर?
nose. External nose basically form the pyramidal projection, and it is divided into four parts. First is tip. Tip is also called the apex, and second is root, and third is dorsum, and fourth is nostrils. Nostrils is also called anterior nares. These are the openings of the nose. And dorsum is the rounded border part which is present between the uh, ap- tip and root of the nose along with the adjoining areas. And root is forming the upper narrow part which is attached to forehead से मैम ये अटैच होता है, और टिप जो होता है वो लोअर फ्री एंड होता है नोज का.
When we had discussed about the structure, right? Structure में you have to mention it as there is a cartilaginous framework and there is a
And bony
bony.
framework.
Can you discuss on this also? Bony framework.
Yes, ma'am. Bony framework consists of two nasal bones and frontal process of maxilla.
So two nasal bones and frontal process of maxilla, and cartilaginous framework. Cartilaginous
Ma'am,
framework.
cartilaginous framework mainly consists of five cartilage, two lateral alar cartilage or two major alar cartilage, and single medial septal cartilage.
Okay. So those points also we have covered. So let us start with our discussion today. The next part, that is nasal cavity. Here again, first you have to describe the shape of it. Okay. The shape is pyramidal. That is the first point that has to be described. From where to where it extends? It extends from nostrils to the posterior nasal aperture. That full part has to be described. That means from the anterior nares, right, the opening of the nose where you have described it, the nostrils or the anterior nares, वहाँ से लेकर nasal cavity कहाँ आता है? posterior nasal aperture, right? So now next, that is now 2 points you have described about it. Then next thing is the nasal cavity is further divided into right and left halves by a median septum. Okay, तो ये इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट में आपके इतने हैं कि आपने शेप बता दिया उसका, कहाँ से कहाँ तक एक्सटेंड हो रहा है, एंड थर्ड इज हाउ इट हैज बीन divided. We know there is a septum, median septum, so that would make the cavity get divided into two, right and the left. Okay, now let us see what are the subdivisions. Subdivisions में हमने क्या क्या देखा था? In the subdivisions we had seen the first thing to know is the vestibule. Okay.
Vestibule.
So vestibule, to be understood about vestibule, just inside the anterior nasal opening. ठीक है, तो anterior nasal opening के just starting के ही part में जो dilated part है, we are calling it as the vestibule. Fine. Then besides that, what are the other things to remember about the vestibule? This is the place where all this coarse hair called vibrissae, this is present. And what is the function? We already know. What is the function of it?
Help to filtrate the air.
Right? So whatever air we are inhaling, these hair present on the vestibule area is filtering that air. So this is over. Subdivisions हमने एक देख लिया. Next subdivision देखते हैं. हमने ये part देख लिया. Next subdivision यहाँ पे है. Nasal cavity का ये जो आप देख रहे हो, olfactory region क्या है? Okay, so when you talk about nasal cavity, यहाँ से like you write, you start from here till here. You are going. This full thing is nasal cavity till the pharynx and all starts. But you are dividing it further into three divisions. One is vestibule. This is the olfactory region, which is also the upper 1/3 of the nasal cavity. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे देख रहे हो ये एक में एक दो तीन तीन में बट गए हैं and I am describing this is the upper 1/3 of the nasal cavity. And when we have studied about nervous system, you have already understood there are receptor cells, right? There are receptor cells here, and the color of the mucosa also, it is yellowish in color. ठीक है, तो ये की पॉइंट्स इसमें मेंशन करना है, याद रखना है आपको. तो नेजल कैविटी अब आप जब डिस्क्राइब करोगे, आप उसके बारे में ये कहोगे, शेप देखो, शेप इज पिरामिडल, दैट इज फर्स्ट थिंग. नेक्स्ट, कहाँ से कहाँ तक एक्सटेंड हो रहा है, दैट हैज टू बी डिस्क्राइब्ड राइट फ्रॉम the anterior nares, from here it is starting, right? कॉन्के तक ये पूरा एरिया जो है, ये पूरा एरिया जो नेजल कैविटी है, उसको फिर फर्दर डिवाइड किया है. यहाँ पे वेस्टिबुल है जो डायलेटेड पार्ट है, and then right on the top upper 1/3 area you see the olfactory. This is, see here you can see the labeling of olfactory bulb also. आपको याद रहेगा इसमें से nerves जो हैं वो यहाँ पर present होते हैं, right? That is why you are able to smell. तो ये हो गया nasal cavity, आपने describe कर दिया. उस थर्ड पार्ट जो नेजल कैविटी का आपको डिस्क्राइब करना है वो है रेस्पिरेटरी रीजन. ठीक है, रेस्पिरेटरी रीजन में आप देखो यहाँ का जो एरिया है, दिस फुल यू आर कॉलिंग इट लोअर 2/3 जो है, अपर 1/3 ये हो गया. लोअर 2/3 के एरिया को आप क्या कहते हो? दिस इज द रेस्पिरेटरी रीजन. एंड वी नो दीज आर, लास्ट टाइम वी हैव सीन द टाइप्स ऑफ सेल देयर. व्हाट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ सेल? पूरे रेस्पिरेटरी पैसेज में रजनी,
यस मैम.
हाँ, ये पूरा जो लाइनिंग है, दिस इज lined by which type of cells?
मैम olfactory receptor cells.
Pardon? किस तरह के सेल्स होते हैं यहाँ पर? What is it? point it is highly vascular. फिर यहाँ पर clearly given ना, what is it? Which type of cells? Rajni.
Ma'am, columnar epithelium.
Right, and we had seen there are cilia present on it and mucosa is secreted. That is the reason when I breathe in air, whatever dust particles will be there, that will get trapped on the mucosa, right? Either I'll cough it out. So what is it? Filtered air goes inside. So respiratory region also has to be described. So nasal cavity is clear. Nasal cavity में आप पहले उसका main structure और फिर ये जो subdivisions है vestibule, olfactory region and respiratory region, इन चीजों को describe करो, ठीक है? Next is about the boundaries. Boundaries of the nasal cavity. What does it mean? What all is present in the adjacent areas, right? ये जो आप structure देख रहे हो, ये आपका nasal cavity है. तो what are the structures that are present top, medially, laterally? That is what we are going to see. So यहाँ पर first चीज है boundaries. You see here, each half of the nasal cavity has a roof, floor, a medial wall and a lateral wall. Fine. So nasal cavity is divided into right and left by what? Rashmi. Adarsh is not there today. Adarsh. Okay,
Ma'am, he
Priya.
is present.
Huh? Adarsh
Is present.
Then Adarsh, why are you silent? Coordinate it when I'm asking something. Rashmi hai? Simple question. Nasal cavity is divided into right and left cavity by which structure?
Ma'am, Rashmi is absent.
Huh?
Ma'am, C is up.
Rinki?
Yes, ma'am.
You're finding it difficult with the third round of revision. See this cavity here, what is in between? यहाँ पर क्या है? कहीं मत जाओ, अपने ही नाक को देख लो भाई. दोनों कैविटी के बीच में क्या है?
Medial septum.
वेरी गुड, है ना? तो दोनों कैविटी के बीच में जो डिवाइड कर रहा है दैट इज द सेप्टम. नाउ व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड इज व्हाट आर द स्ट्रक्चर्स एडजेसेंट, यानी व्हेन आई डिस्क्राइब रूफ में क्या है, मीडियल में क्या है, lateral area में क्या है, that is what we are going to describe in this when we say boundaries, right? So let us see the boundaries here. Each half of nasal cavity has a roof. So this cavity here and this cavity here, these have roof, then they have floor, they have a medial wall and they have a lateral wall. Fine. Now, each half measures about 5 centimeter in height, 5 to 7 centimeter in length, and 1.5 centimeter width. Only thing, as it goes upwards, the width becomes less. That is 1 to 2 millimeter here. Now, what is forming the roof of it? Roof is mainly formed by the cribiform plate of the ethmoid bone. Any other significant thing you remember when you think of ethmoid bone and the cribiform plate? What is present at the roof part of it?
Nasal cavity.
Pardon? Sahaj? जब हमने नेजल कैविटी डिस्कस किया है स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पर रूफ पार्ट में क्या देखा था? व्हाट इज दैट?
Ma'am, it's separate from the brain.
Pardon?
Ma'am, it's separate from the nasal cavity from the brain.
हाँ, तो ये एरिया में क्या है? व्हाट इज देयर? ये क्रिबिफॉर्म प्लेट जो दिख रहे हो, यहाँ से क्या आता है यहाँ पे?
Nerves.
वेरी गुड. तो ये रूफ हमारे लिए सिग्निफिकेंट क्यों है? क्योंकि यही वो एरिया है. दिस इज द प्लेस वेयर you have all these olfactory nerves coming and being present here. Okay? Okay. Next, anteriorly, the roof is formed by the nasal bone and nasal part of the frontal bone. What is there posteriorly? Posteriorly, the roof is contributed by the body of sphenoid bone. And floor is formed by palate, which separates nasal cavity from the oral cavity. Let's see the labelings also in this. So nasal cavity extends from nares to conchi, that is the posterior septum. Floor is clear. Nose का जो floor area है, that is separated from the oral cavity by which structure? Shelly?
Yes, ma'am.
Nose, right? Nose
Yes,
के
ma'am.
nasal cavity के जो nasal cavity और oral cavity को अलग करता है, what is that structure?
Ma'am, medial and lateral wall.
हाँ जी,
Ma'am, medial and lateral wall.
फ्लोर की बात करें बेटा, देखो मीडियल लैटरल वॉल तो ये रहा, ये मीडियल वॉल हो गया. दिस वी हैव नोन दैट इट इज सेप्टम. ठीक है. लैटरल वॉल में हमने समझ लिया है सारे जो आपके एथमॉइड है, मैक्सिलरी साइनस है, वो सब लैटरल में आ गया. मैं फ्लोर की बात कर रही हूँ. अगर डायग्राम में कभी कंफ्यूजन होता है, थिंक ऑफ योर ओन फेस का स्ट्रक्चर ना. आपका जो नेजल कैविटी है,
Ma'am, oral cavity.
हाँ, नेजल कैविटी और ओरल कैविटी के बीच में क्या स्ट्रक्चर आ रहा है? व्हाट इज सेपरेटिंग बोथ?
Ma'am, palate.
Ma'am, palate.
वेरी गुड, राइट. तो
Hard
इसी,
and soft palate.
हाँ, डायग्राम में कंफ्यूजन होता है. इमीडिएटली थिंक ऑफ योर फेस स्ट्रक्चर ओनली, यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज सेपरेटिंग. इट इज द पैलेट दैट इज सेपरेटिंग द नेजल कैविटी फ्रॉम द ओरल कैविटी. ठीक है. So boundaries we have seen. So further, now we are trying to understand the medial wall or the nasal septum. What is the significance of nasal septum? Question is changed in a different way. Think and answer.
It
Shivani,
helps to divide the
Shivani Yadav is there. Adarsh. What is wrong with Adarsh? Might something is problem today? You are not saying anything.
Ma'am, he has got some network issue.
He has network issue. Okay. Akansha. मुर्तुजा बात कर रहे हैं क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
It's Murtuza who is responding. Then Murtuza, you only try to coordinate, na? Because then I will be simply waiting for the student and the student is not present. Akansha.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. The question is again asked in a different way, but try to understand. My question is, what is the significance of the nasal septum? Importance क्या है nasal septum का? Which is also called the medial wall. ये जो medial wall है, ये जो medial wall है, इसका significance क्या है?
Ma'am, it is a participation between two halves of nasal cavity.
Okay, right. It divides, or we can say it is a partition between two halves of the nasal cavity. Fine. So it is a median osteocartilaginous, right? Partition between the two halves of the nasal cavity. Okay. So you have described this as the first thing. Then covered on either side by mucous membrane, which is adherent to underlying periosteum or perichondrium to form perichondrium. Or what is the structure? When you see the nasal septum, both the parts, like you see in this diagram, यहाँ पर भी and this part, both the areas, right? Both these areas, what is present? This is septum. But when we talk about it, what is present on the surface? Related to what are the cells present there?
mucus
Cell कैसे?
membrane,
हाँ,
mucoperiosteum, mucus
हाँ,
or
mucus.
mucoperichondrium.
Right. So the mucous membrane present here is helping to make it mucoperiosteum and mucoperichondrium. Then components. Components में what are the things that are included in it? We are going to see. First is the bony part of the nasal septum. ठीक है? ये है bony part of the nasal septum. Is formed mainly by warmer and perpendicular plate of ethmoid bone. Okay? So you can even follow the diagram given in your textbook. One or two diagrams I have picked up here, but so bony part जो है nasal septum का, उस पे क्या क्या present है? Formed mainly by warmer. One is the vomer, and the next one is perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone.
Ethmoid.
You can see this diagram of nasal septum. You can see this green shading in your textbooks also. Nasal septum का जो diagram दिया है उसमें देखो जो green shading पूरी दी हुई है, that is the vomer, right, the bony part of it. And also you can see a pinkish shaded part, that is the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone. Got it?
Yes.
Everyone got it? Nasal septum diagram.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, यानी जो आपके रूट के पार्ट में है, रूट के पास में जो नेजल सेप्टम का एरिया है वो बोनी है. आप खुद अपने नाक को ही टच करके देखिए, इनिशियल जो पार्ट्स हैं वो बोनी है और जो आपके टिप ऑफ द नोज है वो कार्टिलेजिनस है. द सेम थिंग हैपेंस इन द सेप्टम आल्सो, राइट. What is there initially near the root? It's a bony part. One is the vomer and the perpendicular plate of ethmoid bone. And next what you see here is the cartilaginous part formed by septal cartilage, septal process of inferior nasal cartilage. Okay, so we have seen one is the bony part, and the next what we have seen here, one is septal cartilage, septal process of inferior nasal cartilage. These form the cartilaginous part. What is the shading given for it in the diagram? Please identify and let me know. Septal cartilage is shaded with which color?
Ma'am, blue.
Pardon?
Ma'am, blue color.
Blue color.
हाँ, है ना, ब्लू कलर में जो आपको क्लियर, you can feel very clearly inferior nasal cartilage. So this is the second component of the nasal septum. Now we come to the third component, that is the cuticular part. Okay, let's see the cuticular part. What is there? It's formed by fibrofatty connective tissue covered by skin, and the lower margin of the septum is called the columella. है ना, ये जो cuticular part है, it's formed by fibrofatty connective tissue. So which is the part that we are discussing right now? यहाँ पर आकर जो आपका कार्टिलेज एंड होता है, राइट, दिस एरिया forms the cuticular part which has a fibrofatty connective tissue. तो ये हो गया डिटेल्ड डिस्क्रिप्शन आपके नेजल सेप्टम, किस खास करके मीडियल वॉल नेजल सेप्टम कैसा बना हुआ है, that we have seen. Now let us see what is the arterial supply. The septum is supplied by branches of anterior ethmoidal artery, which is a branch of ophthalmic artery. Anterior ethmoidal artery, the diagram, it passes from this area, right? यहाँ से ऐसे जाएगा anterior ethmoidal artery. Another one more artery that is supplying is the posterior. It would be going, I'll use a marker only, 1 minute. So one is the anterior ethmoidal, it goes like this, branches out, यहाँ पे सब, right? That is one. The next one is posterior ethmoidal. Posterior ethmoidal यहाँ से ठीक है. And one more is there, the superior labial branch of the facial artery, and one more sphenopalatine artery and the great palatine artery. तो वो इनमें से आप एक यहाँ पर palatine area, from there you can show the sphenopalatine artery draw कर सकते हैं यहाँ, and another one is the great palatine which would actually cover blood supply यहाँ से लाकर it would be bringing it all throughout this area. ठीक है. So these are the significant ones. Now, we have discussed about the arterial supply. Let us understand some more points here. ये जो सारा सप्लाई आप जो देख रहे हो, आपने एक चीज नोटिस किया है, चाहे वो एंटीरियर एथमोइडल है, पोस्टीरियर एथमोइडल है, ये आपका स्पिनोपैलेटाइन है एंड ग्रेटर पैलेटाइन है. These all are coming and converging at one place. ठीक है. These all are coming and converging at one place. And what is this area called? ये सारा ब्लड सप्लाई जो है, हाँ, yes, feel free to discuss. It's a discussion, revision. एग्जाम नहीं है.
सेप्टल कार्टिलेज.
हाँ बेटा, मेरा क्वेश्चन है, ये सारे जो आर्टरीज हैं ये सब यहाँ पे कन्वर्ज हो रहे हैं. व्हाट इज दिस पार्ट कॉल्ड? सी इन द डायग्राम केयरफुली.
मैम
It's shaded in blue,
लिटिल्स
right? This
एरिया.
is called the
लिटिल्स एरिया.
हाँ, littles, हाँ, area, right? Why is it significant for us? It is significant for us because at times you may get patients who are having bleeding from nose. What is it called? Epistaxis. ठीक है. तो epistaxis is actually bleeding from this area, bleeding from the littles area. Got it? So that is the clinical application you have to remember, or clinical correlation you have to remember about this arterial supply. Now coming to nasal supply, the diagram is right here itself. It's self-explanatory. What all are providing the nerve supply? Nerve supply क्या है यहाँ पर? One is
olfactory nerve.
Olfactory
कह सकते हो स्पेलिंग. nerve. Next is anterior ethmoidal nerve. I'll just erase this labeling 1 minute. Now what you're seeing in this diagram, concentrate on this yellow branches that are coming out. These are the nerves we are talking about. Okay. So nasal septum gets its nerve supply. You can see here olfactory nerves. Olfactory bulb यहाँ पर रहता है, ये cribriform plate है, उसके बीच में से ये nerves यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं, right? ये एक हो गया. एक है anterior ethmoidal, ये रहा, and here you have the nasopalatine nerve. So this is the nerve supply for the medial part. Okay. Now before we go further with the discussion, again there are some more clinical correlation that you have to remember. Next year, yes, next year. No, you will be learning in specialities related to ENT disorders and all. One of the disorders that you will learn in medical surgical nursing is deviated nasal septum. ठीक है? तो deviated septum, deviated nasal septum क्या होता है? Now here you are seeing the septum is straight, so deviated. Can someone discuss about this?
मैम मीडियल सेप्टम डिक्लेयर हो सकता है।
Pardon?
मैम मीडियल
Ma'am, it is a
सेप्टम में
condition.
अगर कुछ हो जाता है तो डिविएशन हो।
I'll call out name. No? हमने आकांक्षा, Anchal Gautam is there. Anchal Gautam.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, Anchal, just discuss about this clinical correlation of deviated nasal septum.
मैम एक्चुअली मेरी ना बुक मिसिंग है तो मुझे उसका पता नहीं है अभी।
Okay. Anjali Sharma. You can follow the textbook content also. I am at present at clinical correlation. जो blue box दिया हुआ है ना, clinical correlation. वो topic खत्म हो गया आपका medial wall का topic. Information one is key point. We have discussed key point में little's area. Sorry. Then we are right now discussing about clinical correlation. उसमें first point है deviated nasal septum. तो ये तो नॉर्मल है, ये स्ट्रेट है. अंजलि who is present?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, so what would you call a deviated nasal septum?
Because nasal septum is deviated by the तो
हाँ, वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है बेटा.
बारिश आ रही है उसकी वजह से.
बारिश आ रही है, बारिश की वजह से. अंजलि शर्मा. Anjali Sharma, Ayush, Bipasha, whoever is there in the sequence. Bipasha.
Yes, ma'am.
Deviated nasal septum के बारे में बताओ. Program is the septum deviated.
May I, ma'am?
Who is this?
Ma'am Chanchal.
कौन है? हाँ? Who is it?
Ma'am Chanchal.
हाँ बोलो. Is this deviated?
Ma'am deviated nasal.
नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन पहले आंसर
Yes,
करो.
ma'am.
ये डिविएटेड है क्या? हाँ?
No, ma'am.
Is this deviated? No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then tell me.
Ma'am,
Deviated क्या है?
deviated nasal septum refers to a condition where the nasal septum is not median but deflected or deviated to one side.
Okay. So this is actually very median, right? एकदम center में है nasal cavity के. So in some people, this septum may be either deviated little, right? This side, यहाँ पे deviate हो सकता है, या this side, right? Right till the tip of the nose. ऐसा नहीं है कि आधा हो के फिर. तो because of this deviation, what would happen? There is a ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन, है ना, किसी भी एक साइड में अगर डिवेट हो रहा है तो फिर एयर के पैसेज में ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन होगा ना, एयर वांट्स टू गो इनसाइड फ्रॉम दैट एरिया, देयर में बी obstruction. For some people there is no symptom, for some people they may always have frequent cold, cough, and it may require a surgical correction. ठीक है, तो आप लोग जब सेकेंड ईयर में वगैरह ओटी में जाओगे, ओटी पोस्टिंग में, यू विल हियर डीएनएस करेक्शन, तो यानी नेजल सेप्टम डिविएटेड है, उसको सर्जिकली सीधा करने के लिए प्रोसीजर कर रहे हैं ताकि person may not have frequent problem of cough, cold and all. And besides that, some of them don't like it for the cosmetic part of it also. When their nasal bridge looks teda, they don't want it that way. So some people like it. ठीक है, तो ये क्लिनिकल कोरिलेशन है जो आपके मीडियल वॉल के साथ रिलेटेड है. दूसरा कोरिलेशन समझ लो, एक है सैडल नोज. ओके, सैडल नोज. Now we have learned ये जो पूरा एरिया, यहाँ से यहाँ जो एरिया है पूरा है, हम उसे डॉर्सम कहते हैं, राइट? We had seen that image also where we say dorsum of the nose. So in some people, what can be happening after a accident, after a major trauma, ठीक है, सडनली दरवाजा खुलता है, नोज पे बैंग हो गया, सडनली कबर्ड का जो फ्लैप आकर नोज पे लग गया, एक्सीडेंट्स हो गए, मेजर कार एक्सीडेंट, तो उसमें क्या हो सकता है, ये जो एरिया है, द ब्रिज एरिया, राइट, जो पूरा जो ब्रिज का जो एरिया है और जो डॉर्सम है, दैट डॉर्सम which has the bony and cartilaginous part, that may get crushed or that may get depressed, because of which what will happen, this person will have a depressed bridge of nose or a sagging nose, that is called a saddle nose. Okay, and major reasons you would find is nasal trauma. ऐसे ही किसी को नहीं होता है, it's कुछ major accident हुआ है जिसमें यहाँ का जो framework है that has got depressed, that is the only reason that you would find for saddle nose. So we have completed this part of it. Saddle nose भी complete कर लिया, deviated nasal septum भी complete कर लिया. So tomorrow we will continue with the lateral wall. Lateral wall.
Okay.
What are the components? What are the blood supply, nerve supply, clinical correlation? And once that is over, we'll go into air sinuses. Okay. We'll